It is time for another Vevor Pottery wheel review, so let's get into it. Okay, so first a little bit of background information. For those who don't know, I have already reviewed two wheels from Vevor. They are in the back, a white one and a blue one that's behind the box. I will talk about them a little bit more later on, because on the end of this video I'm going to compare all three of the wheels and tell you which of these wheels I would recommend. But first of all, we're just going to get into the wheel that's in this box, and I'm very excited for it. I think it's the best wheel that they have, but I'm of course not sure, so we will have to find out. So I'm going to unbox it, talk a little bit about how I like that it looks, how it feels, and then I'm going to also test it out with just throwing on it. Just like with the two wheels that I already made a review about, I'm going to just talk about everything that I like and don't like. I'm also going to be honest. They did send me this wheel for free in exchange for making this video, but they're not paying me anything to say anything. So if I like something, I'm going to tell you. If I don't like something, I'm also going to tell you, and I'm just going to be honest and also tell you whether or not I would buy this wheel. If you haven't seen both of those videos yet, I will leave a link in the description so you can find them both. I will call one the little blue wheel and the other one the a little bit bigger white wheel, and then you can just also watch those videos if you'd like. Also, in case you are going to buy this wheel, please use the link in the description so that they know that you came from my video, because then they may like to work with me in the future or something, and that would help me out. So make sure to use the link in the description. Also, if you are going for one of the other wheels, go to that video, and in that description you will also find a link and also find a discount code. So I would definitely use both. But that's enough said. It's time to do some unboxing, so let's go! First thing that I see looks really good. As you can see, everything looks really clean, really nice. And I love what I'm seeing so far. A little instruction book we'll take a closer look at later on. The splash pan is the same design as the previous one, but it's a bit bigger, but that's because the wheel is also a bit bigger. I'll get into the details in a second. First, I'm going to try to get it out. Okay. Here is the foot pedal. It looks the same as the other wheels. I think they just use the same foot pedal for every wheel. It also comes with a pottery kit again. I have a few of these now. And of course electricity wire. And this little apron that's really, really tiny. It was also with the previous one. It's really tiny. It's actually not that much packing material, not as much as I would expect. But I mean, it arrived safely, and it came from Germany, and I live in the Netherlands, so it was also not that far away. But yeah, the box is very strong, so I guess it's fine. Okay, first off, one very positive thing is the wheel head looks great. I hope it's not wobbly or anything. We will have to find out when I'm going to throw with it. But this looks really neat. Really lovely, shiny and everything, but also it feels very strong, so that's already a good thing. One unfortunate thing is that they just don't do the best job at the painting. For some reason, I think it wouldn't be too difficult, but you literally see a few paint drops here that in my opinion just don't have to be there. I mean, it's not the most important thing, but if you buy a wheel, you of course also want it to look nice. And this is just a little thing that I think they could easily fix. It doesn't look that nice, but of course it won't affect the way that the wheel throws. So maybe it still works great, and that doesn't have to be a problem. I actually picked this wheel out myself because I think it's the best wheel that they have. Even though I haven't tested it yet, of course I'm going to find out if it actually is as good as I hope it is. But the thing is that this wheel head is 36 centimeters wide, so it has a diameter of 36 centimeters. And the other wheels have a diameter of 25 centimeters. So it's just a bigger surface that you can work on. And in case you want to make some plates or something, this can be really nice. Of course, you can also work with a bed and place a bigger bed on top of the other wheels. That would work just fine as well. But I also think it's just nice to have a little bit more surface, and I think it also looks really cool. So that's a plus side on this wheel and why I actually picked this wheel. And also, which is very important, even more important than how big the wheel head is that it works on 450 watt instead of 350 watts, so it's just a little bit stronger. Do I know what 450 watt means exactly and how strong it is? I have literally no idea, I will be honest. But I do know that 450 is more than 350, so I guess this wheel is a bit stronger than the other wheels, and that's why I wanted to test it out. Because the other wheels I could throw in it, but I would prefer them to be a little bit stronger. If you're just getting started, it's not a problem. But when you want to throw a little bit bigger, it's nice if the wheel is a little bit stronger, and I think this wheel is stronger. Okay, a little bit more information. They actually say that this wheel with 450 watts of power can handle 5 kilograms of clay, and that a wheel with 350 watts can only handle 3 kilograms of clay, and 5 kilograms is quite a lot. I mean, with a more expensive wheel, you could probably like handle 10 or even 20 kilograms, but that's a lot of clay, and you probably have to practice pottery for years until you can make something so big. So 5 kilograms should be alright. Right now this wheel is on sale and it costs 186 euros. Normally it's 195, so not that big of a difference, but that's actually really cheap for a pottery wheel. Of course 200 euros is quite some money, but like compared with a more expensive brand like Shimpo or something, you just pay 1,000 or maybe even 1,500 for a wheel. So 200 is not that much for a pottery wheel, I would say. And one thing that I really like about this wheel, because as you maybe already know if you've also seen the other videos, the wheels are very low, and I always have to put them on top of something so that they are a little bit higher, because now I can just throw while sitting on the ground, but I prefer to just sit on a stool and then just work a little bit higher. I'm also quite tall, so then I also like it higher, but this is very low. But the thing with this wheel is that it has expandable legs. So the legs, I haven't looked at how it works yet, but I think there are 3 different heights that you can set them to, like the lowest, a little bit higher, and even higher. Let's just first try that out. I'm just going to put it on its side with a little bit of protection underneath it, because I think that way would be the easiest. I have no idea. Okay, let's see how high I can make it. Okay, the legs are now extended, and I'm going to put it straight up again. It didn't extend as far as I hoped, but I mean, a little bit is better than nothing, I guess. So let's see. Okay, so to be honest, it's still not as high as I would have liked it to be and as high as I hoped it to be, but it's better than nothing, so I like that they added this feature to this wheel. Now let's attach the splash pan. The splash pan feels very strong and it's very good quality. Compared with the other wheels, I actually like this one more. The other wheels have the same splash pan, but those splash pans are a little bit smaller since the wheel head is also smaller, but it's also just thinner plastic, so I feel like this is a bit stronger and could handle a bit more pressure. But I mean, a splash pan also doesn't have to do that much and just, you know, catch all of the splashes. And it is the same system, it's very easy, you just click it in. Okay, the splash pan is actually a lot higher than I expected. This can be practical, but it can also be a bit of a struggle, just depending on what you prefer. But when you're sitting, you will have to kind of like lean inwards to center the clay, so you would have to like angle your arm downwards to kind of go over splash pan instead of just holding your arm horizontally. So that can be a bit of a struggle. But on the other hand, for example, I always like to throw on plaster beds, and the plaster is quite thick, so I put a thick bed on top of it. And then sometimes with some wheels, those beds kind of end up above the splash pan and then it just splashes over the splash pan. With this one, it would catch everything, so that can be very nice. Also, when you're trimming pieces, I think it would catch a lot of the trimming, so that's also really nice. But it's also just something that you maybe need to get used to and just, yeah, whatever you're used to. So it's not necessarily a problem, but it is just something that I didn't expect to be so high. But yeah, no, it looks really nice and it's also very strong, so that looks good. And then I'm just going to plug it in, I guess. I'm very excited to see how good this wheel will work. I hope it'll work well. Okay, now it's finally the time to see how it spins. So let me spin it. Okay, a few things that I see. Let me sit on the ground, otherwise I'm so high. A few things that I noticed immediately is when I let it spin quite fast, you hear a bumping noise and I don't like that. Not necessarily the sound is alright, but Often when you hear the bumping sound and something is like moving, and you don't want that with a wheel, because it's very important for those who have never thrown before. It's very important that the wheel head's very steady and just like perfectly centered, perfectly in the middle, because otherwise if you throw something on it and your wheel itself is not in the middle, then what you're going to make is also not in the middle, and then you're just not going to succeed at working with it. The small wheel that I also reviewed also has this a little bit, and it was a little bit bumpy and I could feel it in my hands. The other wheel, the white one that's now behind me, didn't have that, so that's quite a big difference, and I'm a little bit disappointed that this wheel has that as well. But the wheel is actually quite strong, so that is really nice. I just like put my hands down on it and press downwards, and it slowed down a little bit. Maybe you could also hear that, but it was not that much. I'm now going to grab a piece of clay and I'm going to try it out with you, and then we'll find out if I can throw on it and if I actually feel that little bumping. That's an interesting sound to make. Okay, here we go. So far it's actually going quite well. I feel like I can put quite some pressure on the wheel, so that is nice. I feel that this is stronger than the other wheels, I think. And I also am really liking how wide this wheel head is for like throwing like a vase or a mug or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but it looks very professional, it feels very professional, so that's nice. It's actually going quite well, and I don't really notice much of that bumping sound, so I'm not entirely sure what that bumping sound is, and I'm also not sure if there's something that you can do about it, or yeah, I'm afraid not. So I think it's safe to say that you can actually throw on this wheel. I threw this ball that's quite big and I didn't have any problems with it. You hear the bumping sound, but that's not necessarily a problem. By the way, if you do want to learn how to throw like me, feel free to take a look at the College Community. On College Community I have full courses on how to throw, hand build, slab build, glaze, and just basically make anything out of ceramics. So if you want to learn how to make ceramics yourself at your own home and at your own pace, feel free to check it out. I have a bunch of instruction videos and courses on there that you can check out. Take a look at it. I'll leave a link in the description, and maybe it's something for you if you want to learn pottery yourself. But to wrap this video up, I would personally actually really recommend this wheel. I think it's quite strong. I like how big the wheel head is. I like the big and strong splash pan. I like that the legs are extendable, even though it's still a little bit low. I would personally just put it on a piece of wood or something so that it's a little bit higher. So I would recommend it. It is like 200 euros, so not that expensive for a wheel, and actually works great. So if you're just getting started and you want to do pottery at home, I think it's a great wheel. Maybe if you're doing pottery for multiple years and you want to just upgrade, you can always later on buy a new wheel and maybe just resell this one. And to compare this wheel with the other two wheels that I have here, I personally would go for this one because it's stronger and it has a bigger wheel head. This one also works great. I often use it when I'm recording videos because the Shimpo that I actually use is quite old, makes a lot of noise, and then when I want to record a video, I want to talk while I'm throwing, this one's actually quite still. So I have been using that one for a while. That one is, I think, a little bit cheaper than this one because this one's like bigger and stronger. This one's even cheaper and less strong, and I personally would just go for this one or that one and not for the blue one, because the blue one also has like that bumping sound and I could actually feel it while throwing a little bit. So that's not great. I could throw something on it, so it's nice to just play with and maybe with kids or something. But otherwise I would just go for one of those. So I'll leave a link to this one in this description, and I will leave links to the other videos in the description as well, and then you can just go to that video, look at the link there. It's a little bit difficult to explain which wheel is which because they don't really have names or something. Of course, a more expensive wheel, like I said, is better than this cheaper wheel. But if you want to start out and don't want to spend a fortune, then maybe this is just a great way to get started. So I wish you all the best in your pottery journey. Feel free to subscribe to my channel here, where I have a lot of instructions also on how to throw things and how to make things and just overall things about pottery. And I also have some vlogs in the studio where I just take you with me on making certain things. So feel free to subscribe, give this video a like, let me know in the comments what you think of this wheel, and I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much for watching and I hope you have a nice day. Bye bye!